Jumoke Davis here for the Props Network with my thoughts and stats for my favorite Friday night matchups for your viewing and betting pleasure. Nightcap is Celtics at Warriors. It's a tale of two cities, or rather two teams. Boston is having a tea party sitting atop the Eastern Conference. They are 9-1 with a 9-game winning streak. The Warriors are not so golden anymore, in last place. Hashtag a bet no one put money on. Granted, most of it is due to injuries, but even a 5-game losing streak would be unheard of for this team based on their recent past. And yet, here we sit. They lost 5 games in a row. First game out west for Boston. It's a tricky game to call. Going west to east is harder than the other way around, but that first game could see a team trying to get their bearings with the time difference and the earlier start to the game. But worst versus first, let's not go overboard. It's a Celtics game to lose. And Kyrie Irving, who? Kemba Walker has this team rolling. But slow your roll. Like Golden State Steph Curry, Boston's Gordon Hayward is out with a left hand injury. We shall see how that plays into Boston's game plan. That's 19 points per game that Coach Stevens won't be able to rely upon. So someone's going to have to step up. Now, on the flip side, if the Warriors have any chance of winning, they will look to D'Angelo Russell, who attributes his hot run of late to napping and eating his pregame meal. We'll have to see if he stays woke, but actually needs to be hungry for a win to beat Boston. Moneyline, Boston is minus 335, Warriors plus 260. Point spread, Warriors plus 8. I'm taking the Celtics. Prop bet numbers, D'Angelo Russell, over-under at 37.5. I'm going with the over. While his offensive rating is down overall, several of his offensive numbers are career highs, including his effective shooting percentage, fast break points, and percentage of teams' points. D'Lo may have to match his season-high 52 points in an overtime loss at Minnesota, mind you, for the Golden State Warriors to even have a shot at winning this game. Jason Tatum is at 30.5 and Kemba Walker at 35.5. I'm taking the under on both players for points there. And Jaylen Brown, it could be his night. He's at 27.5. Now, at the end, always talk futures. Boston, sticking with the Celtics, plus 2,500 to win it all. Put your money in now before that number goes down if they keep winning like this. 2 rookies on the Miami Heat, Kendrick Nunn and Tyler Hero, are at a plus 100 and plus 1,400 respectively for Rookie of the Year. I'm keeping my eye on Nunn. He has a real outside chance if he and the Heat don't cool off. They're sneaky 8-3 on the season for the Beachcombers down there. Best news from yesterday going into tonight, my man Carmelo Anthony is back in the NBA playing for the Portland Trail Blazers, who are at plus 5,000 to win the championship. Now, I'm not saying Melo can mean that for them, but don't forget about that point guard duo over there, Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum. Maybe they'll turn it around. They're at 4-8, but who knows? Maybe Carmelo Anthony, I like the way his name is pronounced in New York, he may be able to provide a spark. Now, the Pelicans, remember I brought that up, they're down to plus 15,000. That win over the Lakers moved the needle, folks. And don't talk about that load management for Kawhi Leonard as the reason LA lost in New Orleans. They still had playoff P and Sweet Lou. They each had 30-plus points. The New Orleans Pelicans are going to be good. And I hope you jumped on my tip last week. If not, you may have lost out on a good chunk of change if they're the last team standing. See Blues and Nats, right? Continue to check out our content on the Props Network with links to top sportsbooks and Tony Bruno's Stone Cold Lead Pipe Locks for another great weekend in the NFL. Happy wagering, folks. Ciao for now.